Another day, another camera angle. Well, same camera angle, different camera, different lens. You know how it goes. Why is it a different camera and different lens? Well, the reasons are many and varied, and I won't go into them today because instead I want to talk about DLC. That's right, downloadable content. Why am I talking fast? Well, generally I get faster the more annoyed or excited I get. In this case, it's very much the latter. Well, DLC, for those of you that don't know, is, as I say, downloadable content. Not a massive gamer these days, although gaming is still a huge part of my life. When I say gaming, I mean video gaming specifically. And there's a couple of franchises that I've played since I was a child and are very near and dear to me, to the point where I have tattoos of them on my actual body. Mortal Kombat is one of those franchises. And if you didn't know, there was a new Mortal Kombat game released at the end of 2023. Mortal Kombat 1, a complete re-envisioning of the entire franchise. Different timeline, yada yada yada, all of this cool stuff. The story was very interesting, I enjoyed it a lot. Now, I don't and I never have played competitive Mortal Kombat, unlike Street Fighter, which is, a different story. But this is all about Mortal Kombat and DLC. So, when it came out, I didn't pick it up straight away because I was like, well, I only really want to play the story. I'm interested in the lore, what's going on in the universe. I will pick it up when it's a little bit cheaper. That price never really dropped. And then at Christmas 2024, just after, well, in fact, it was a Christmas break. It was the first day that I'd finished work. I was like, right, the missus is out for the day with the little one. I'm going to pick up this game. I'm going to play it, finish the story, and boom. And I did that. And I enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. I had a fun time playing the story mode and just having a play about. Then, because I only got the standard version of the game, because games are expensive nowadays, I think I paid about 50 quid for it. Fast forwards to September 2024. 9 months on. Pretty much a year on from the game's original release date. And the DLC, the story expansion, Combat Pack 1 rolled into it as launched. Fine. I'm going to pick it up. I want to know what happens in the next part of the story because it's all part of the same game. It's part of the game that I've already purchased. But there's a problem. What is it? It's 40 quid. 40 British pounds. 39.99 for more story to the game that I already own. Yeah, okay, there's some additional characters in there. We've got 3 characters from Mortal Kombat lore. We've got Noob Saibot, we've got Sector and Cyrax that have been gender bent and all kinds of new stuff, which is fine. That's cool. I'm down with that. I really like the direction that the story's gone in. And then we've got some guest characters. We've got Ghostface from Scream. We've got Conan the Barbarian. And we've got, I think the T-1000 from Terminator. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't care about any of those characters. What I care about is Chaos Reigns, the story mode part of the expansion. Surely there'll be a version of the DLC that's not going to give me all of the characters that I don't want to play as and just perhaps charge me 10 quid for an extra few hours of gameplay that's just going to elaborate on the story. Oh no, there's not. It's still 40 quid. 40 pounds on top of the 50 that I'd already paid for the game for another few hours of story that should have really been in that original game. It's not a sequel, this is an add-on. So if you want to experience the entire thing right now without waiting however many years for it to come into the Ultimate Collection Combat Pack, and there's very likely going to be a Combat Pack 2 with more story content, then you're going to have to shell out, I'm afraid. This is insane. It's an obscene amount of money. It's literally the cost of another game. For what? There's what work has gone into this additionally. Yeah, alright, you've done some character animations. You've probably recorded them at the same time. The story obviously will have likely been penned and pre-planned as part of the original development cycle of the game. What is going on, NetherRealm? How do you think it's okay to charge me again another £40? Well, you know what? I'm not going to play it. I'll wait until 3 years down the line when I can pick it up on Steam with the code for a few quid. Because, well, I don't care that much. I have a huge Mortal Kombat tattoo on my arm. I love the franchise. I love the characters, but I'm just not willing to pay that amount of money. Absolutely not. It's atrocious, and I realize this is the way that the economy is going. Obviously, microtransactions are a thing, but microtransactions for cosmetics are one thing. Capcom tried this crap a few years ago with Azira's Wrath, where I bought the entire game. A lot of people bought the entire game, and then the actual ending to the game, the ending to the story that you've already paid for, which is pretty much the driving force of a game for the most part, is locked behind a paywall in DLC. No. And that was what, 10, 12 years ago? And we're still here. We're still not learned. What an absolute load of crap. I'm beyond disappointed. I've gone past angry, and I'm just sad that this is the world that we live in now, where, fine, it's a commercialist, capitalist society. We've got to make money. Companies have to make money, but this is daylight robbery. It's too far, and I'm going to vote with my feet in this one. I'm not going to give you any more money, NetherRealm. That's it. You've lost a fan. Whatever your next game is, Injustice 3, Mortal Kombat 2, I don't care. I'll just pick up your games when they're cheap, because absolutely not. I ain't got that amount of money to throw around. And even if I did, even if the money wasn't an obstacle for me, I wouldn't pay 40 quid for a few hours extra content. That is atrocious. So, yeah. There we are. I'm just sad at that. And as a fan, that hurts me. But it is what it is. I'll go on YouTube or Twitch and I'll watch somebody else play the game. And I won't bother myself. I'll just enjoy the story for that. And, yeah. Sad times. Sad times indeed. I'm going to leave it there for today. All right. I'll catch you on the other side. I'll see you all later. And, yeah, do murder people. The marketing people at NetherRealm that think this is okay. Got a shed. Put them in there. Fatality. Up to you. See ya.